Hey guys, this is going to be a quick guide on creating a simple object teleport. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place a plate into the screen, which is going to be our teleport location. It's just the indicator. You can use numpad or any other object. The object that I'm going to be teleporting is going to be this crazy totem. I'm customizing this totem with speaker behavior. You can customize it however you like. After a customization, I'm going to add a second component, which is going to be plant, and this is going to kill our totem whenever we spawn it. Save your totem as a preset, and let's customize the location of the teleport. Here we will be using behavior of an asker to create an interaction that will send out the message to teleport our object. Message sent out on the interaction on the A1 is going to be called totem, which is the message that we used on the plant component on our totem. And if you followed my steps, this is how your scene should look like. I'm just quickly going to rename my totem because I didn't like the name before. And now let's go to add some visual effects. This is the effect that I like to use because it looks like actual teleport, but you can choose whatever you like. Here we are going to be using the same message for almost everything. So we are going to be using the message that kills the totem. This message is also going to play sound and it will also start our visual effect. I spent very long time trying to find a sound that I like, but I cut the video for you guys. But this is probably the best, the best one. Don't forget to switch off the enable at the start button. Now let's put a numpad into the scene. We will give this an embed behavior of an asset spawner, and we will edit the message that is required to spawn the asset, which is the kill totem. It's the same message that we are using for absolutely everything. Now we just use the preset, which is the totem that we have created, and place it exactly where we want it to be spawned. And now you have created an interactable teleport location where you can teleport object from place to place. This can be, for example, used for puzzle in your game. And now I will show you another technique that I am using. It is basically the same thing. Instead of interaction, we will be using a trigger volume. This whole thing can be used to create, for example, NPC that is following you through the map. And again, we are going to be using plate, which is going to be place of our teleport, and we will be giving it a behavior of an asset spawner. So again, I am going to customize my NPC by giving it a component of speaker. I am going to add a text to display, which is going to be this crazy NPC that is in love with me. It's important to check the button for look at the target and only once. So because we are going to be creating really quick following teleportations, we want it to be happening only once. And again, we want to make sure our RPC dies really quickly, so we are going to give it a component of an plant. Here, just keep it simple because you are going to be using same NPC over and over. Just change the message required with numbers. I suggest keeping it very simple, just changing the number at the end of the message that is required. So for the first location, we are going to put trigger volume directly on the respawn location. For the next location, we will be using numpad, but this first one can be used directly on the location that we want to the NPC to be spawned. So as you can see, this is working. The NPC got spawned. Now I'm going to place more plates into the scene, which will be the location for the next NPC spawns. Here we are just repeating the process of spawning the asset. We are just changing the message and we are going to be creating new NPCs and new presets that we are going to be using to spawn. I am just again simply customizing my NPC and I'm creating a little bit of the story. And again, giving components of a plant so I can quickly kill this NPC. I am saving it as a preset. And this is how your scene should look like. So now we need to add numpads with trigger volume that will kill our NPC in our previous location. Make sure that your numpads are in the middle of the teleport location and that you edit the detection range on the trigger volume. So it's exactly the same like the teleportation range. For the message that is going to be sent out by the trigger volume, it's the message that kills our first preset, which means the first NPC. So now I can hide the numpad and repeat the process for the third location. I am just going to speed up this part, but it's exactly the same like the one we just did. So now I can hide all the assets and remove the collision, and this is how your scene should look like. You can of course edit the spawn points or play with the trigger volume and detection range to customize it depending on your experience. This is all for the video. Thank you for watching guys, and I see you in the next video.